Hi, this is Linda and welcome back to Handsthatcook. Today I'm going to show you how to cook butter peas. Now this is what butter peas look like. Let me get further out. This is what they look like. And I really can't describe the taste to you. I just can't. They're really good. And this is a 32-ounce bag, and I'm cooking 16 ounces, which is 1 pound. And it amounts to about 2 cups. And that's plenty enough for us to have one meal. Alright, I got them down in this pan over here, my 2 cups. Now this, although you may not be able to tell what it is chicken broth, and it's actually got some seasoning in it because I made chicken and dumplings and saved the broth that came out of it. Now that's probably not the way most people cook them, but I am a firm believer in adding as much flavor as you can to cook things in. So I got plenty of water and chicken broth with some seasonings in it in here, and I'm going to put this on high, and when it comes to a boil I'm going to turn it down till it's at a simmer, and I'm going to let it simmer. Now the package says 30 minutes, but I've cooked these before and 30 minutes was not enough for me. You may want to, but I'm going to test them after 30 minutes again, but more than likely I'll cook them about 45 minutes. And when they come to a boil and we get to that point, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, I had these covered and they've started to boil. As you can see, I got plenty of my chicken broth in there plus a little bit of water. And now you don't have to use chicken broth. You can do exactly as the directions say and just cover it with, I want to say, about a ½ inch of water, maybe a little more, depending on how long you have to cook them. Alright, they're boiling. I'm going to put the lid back on, and I'm going to turn my burner down so they'll just simmer. And I'm going to let them simmer. It said 30 minutes. I'll check them after 30 minutes. But you don't want to add any salt. Remember, I've told you when you add salt to beans, and these, in this case, these are butter peas, the little outside layer of skin comes off, and it makes it just really not as appealing to eat. So I always I don't salt mine till the end. However, this broth from the chicken and dumplings may have salt in it. We'll find out in about 45 minutes, and I'll bring you back. So just remember, you know, this is it's not set in stone. You can use water, you can use chicken broth, you can use beef broth. Just remember, bring them to a boil, then turn them down and let them simmer for, the directions say 30 minutes. I usually do it more than that. And this is a delicious, I had never heard of butter peas till about 2 years ago when my girlfriend told me about them. And she'd had them all her life. Well, I didn't know a thing about them, and they do have a rich buttery taste. They're not like a pinto bean. They're not like a black-eyed pea. I cannot describe how they taste. But we'll be back when they get done. Well, our butter peas are done, and there were a lot more of them, but unfortunately I was trying to drain some of the juice out of them. And part of them went down the sink. So I have not put any salt in here yet. This is still plenty for us. A couple of tablespoons of butter in here. Now while they're cooking, every 10 minutes or so, lift the top up and stir them to make sure that they don't stick to the bottom. Yeah. I'll put just a little bit of salt in here, I think. Yeah, here we go. You don't want too much. And what I do now is just taste the broth. And I'm gonna, I'll bring you back. I'm gonna put the meal together on a plate and I'll show you what we're having tonight. Y'all, here's our meal. This is the butter peas, sliced fresh tomatoes out of somebody's garden. It wasn't mine. And this is kind of a jalapeno cornbread. It's just, I didn't put onions or bell peppers or corn in it. It's just got jalapenos and cheese. And this is a simple southern meal right here. And Sam's gonna test the butter peas. So come on over, Sammy. Tell us what you think.
Let me put a little salt and pepper on the tomatoes. I tell y'all, if you hadn't ever had butter peas, try them. They are delicious. They really are. Let's see what, and good for you.
They've got a nice rich flavor to them.
They do.
And if you have never seen butter peas, Google it so you can find the closest place that sells them for you. And I still had to cook mine 45-50 minutes for them to be tender. So that's just a heads up. It may or may not affect you.
They are absolutely delicious, and I think you love them.
All right. Thank you, Sam.
Well,
thank you for coming in today.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh.
I got to tell them about when I was on this flight from Atlanta to Paris several years ago. And the flight attendant came up and she said, "Will you be having dinner?" And I said, "Well, what are my choices?" And she said, "Yes or no."
That's cute, Sam. Thanks.
Yeah, this is great.
Thanks for coming in. Give me a thumbs up if you like the meal. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell. And sometimes after you hit the bell, you have to hit save. So you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So until next time, all of you take care. And God bless every one of you.